Okay, welcome back. Today we're joined with John. Nice to have you here.
Thank you.
We're going to do the usual predictions of the Premier League match week 3. We start off with, okay, do we start off with the big game? It's starting on Saturday, or we move on to the
We
others?
can start with it. It's the early kickoff. I believe it's starting at 2:30, if I'm not wrong. 2 or 2:30.
Yeah, it is. So
Yeah.
let's move on. Man City versus Arsenal.
Man City and Arsenal is gonna be an interesting game. I mean, Arsenal have started badly off this season. They have lost their first two opening matches. They haven't scored any goals in the league yet. So it's a really bad start. Excuse me. It's a really bad start for them. And of course, the game against Man City is it's an early kickoff game, and we all know Man City are the favorites for that game. So it's a game we will have to wait and see how it goes. It's gonna be an entertaining one for sure. Hopefully, Arsenal can be able to redeem something. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But to just say Arsenal are really they're playing it. They're actually not playing bad football. I guess it's just luck, not luck on their side. But they're moving the ball quite well. You can tell the team is doing something. It's just not there yet. So let's wait and see.
I think it was the injuries, of course, because Lacazette, Aubameyang, they have missed the first two games. Although Auba, I think there is something that has happened to him. I think it's a change of mentality, because if you could have seen him on Wednesday's game, on the Carabao game, he was fantastic. His runs,
It's
it
got a
looked
hat
like,
trick.
yeah, he looked like he wanted to play.
Mm.
Okay, enough of Arsenal. Aston Villa versus Brentford.
Of course, it's for me it's Aston Villa. Danning, of course, is gonna get a few goals. Aston Villa because Brentford is the new kid on the block. So Aston Villa looking fresh, looking okay. So I'm expecting them to come out with a win.
Yeah, we move on. Brighton versus Everton.
Brighton and Everton. It's gonna be an interesting match. It's both two teams that have potential to play good football. So yeah, it's gonna be an interesting match. Probably a draw. Everton are not back in it yet, but let's wait and see. It's gonna be an interesting match, but it's probably gonna be a draw. But both teams to score.
I think this is also a rivalry. Newcastle versus Southampton. Somehow a rivalry, maybe not.
It will be a tough game for sure. I do know that. I mean, Newcastle has the striker Willock. The new striker Willock. They have
Midfielder.
Callum Wilson. Is it Callum Wilson?
Yeah.
Yes, their striker Callum Wilson. And Southampton, of course, they lost their main man. But that doesn't mean they're not a threat. They are able to hold United away. They really played good football. They came with their heads down, scored a goal, and made sure they didn't lose. And they were happy coming out with a draw against United, So this game is going to be an interesting one for them.
And also, Southampton have been making signings. It's not been seen as huge ones, but they have been making a lot of signings so far. If you think of it, they've really, I think at most five I've seen. Norwich versus Leicester.
Of course, for me, it's going to be Leicester. They started quite well, I think. They have 2 wins, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah.
And
No, Leicester,
yeah,
Leicester lost their last game.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, versus West Ham.
Oh, yes, they did. They did lose. Oh, yeah, the shocking defeat to West Ham. Yes, they lost 4-1. Yeah, that's true. That was a very interesting match. Did not expect them to lose, but it's a league, so they did lose, I guess. But I'm sure they're planning to kick back with a win this game week. So for me, it's Leicester's gonna win. Vardy's gonna get a goal. So let's just wait and see.
West Ham versus Crystal Palace.
West Ham shocked us last week, beating Leicester 4-1. It was a very entertaining match with Antonio getting, I think, 2 goals. 2 goals and 2 assists, if I'm not wrong. But yeah, they're looking on form. They're looking like a big threat. So it's gonna be a win for them, of course. They are first in the league, as much as the league has still started. But that's something, So yeah.
Yeah. The second big game of the day, Liverpool versus Chelsea.
Wow, that's gonna be a tough match.
Yeah.
Liverpool have just won both their matches. They have the players back on form. Trent is bringing the assists. Salah is scoring. Jota is also a man on form. I mean, Chelsea, fire. James is looking quite strong on that wing. Lukaku, their main man. Oh my goodness, Lukaku is just amazing. He's the forward you want in a team. He's holding the ball, winning the fast balls, scoring goals, making sure he's creating for himself space inside the box, giving defenders problems, and that's what you want in a striker. So Chelsea is also looking like a very strong team. So it's really gonna be an entertaining match.
Okay,
Two big teams right there. Yeah.
Yeah, so Adnan has just joined us. Welcome, Adnan.
Yes. Thank you.
We've just finished doing the Saturday's predictions. Okay, we can run through Araka. Man City versus Arsenal. What do you think?
Man City versus Arsenal. I will go for Man City 3-0 win. Man City 3-0.
Aston Villa versus Brentford.
Aston Villa versus Brentford. I will go for an Aston Villa 2-1 win.
Okay, wow. Brighton versus Everton.
Brighton versus Everton. That game I will go for a 1-1 draw.
Okay. Newcastle versus Southampton.
Newcastle versus Southampton. A 2-1 Southampton win.
Yeah. Norwich versus Leicester.
Norwich versus Leicester. I'll go for a 2-0 Leicester win.
West Ham versus Crystal Palace.
I'll go for a 2-0 West Ham win.
And the last big game of the weekend, Liverpool versus Chelsea.
Liverpool versus Chelsea. Which team is at home?
Liverpool.
Anfield. Oh. I will go for a 2-1 Liverpool win.
Okay. I think it's also because of the advantage of Anfield and everything, but let's move on to Sunday's games. John, you're going to continue Burnley versus Leeds.
Burnley versus Leeds. It's gonna be an interesting match, tough match right there. I believe Burnley have just brought in a new midfielder, if I'm not wrong.
Burnley have brought in Lennon also.
Yeah. I saw it the other day, and if the small teams are making small signings to build their teams, and I believe it's in the right direction.
Especially
because the manager is really doing something. Has the best interest at heart for the team. So it's gonna be an interesting match. I mean, Leeds has their main man Bamford. Harrison is also doing quite well, getting the goals, getting the assists. We have Rafinha right there. We have Phillips. We have a team with potentially good players, and it's a match to reckon. So we'll see how it goes.
Oh, yeah. Adnan, what do you think about Burnley versus Leeds?
Burnley versus Leeds. I think Burnley are not playing that well this season. But Leeds can also. I think Leeds. I think I will go for a 1-0. No, a 2-1. 3-1 Leeds win because Leeds always score many goals. I think Rafinha is getting his form, and Bamford will also score that game. I think Burnley, although the defense really hard, but I don't think they will score more than one goal.
Yeah, okay. Let's go to Spurs versus Watford.
Spurs have been, I don't know, Spurs have been winning their games on the edge, for lack of a better word. They're still not there yet. I don't believe Spurs is there yet. Yes, they still have a lot to do. Nuno has a lot to do. Yeah, they have as much as they've won their last 2 matches. It's been 1-0 victories for both of them. So I don't know yet. We know Spurs to be a goal machine, to be a goal team machine. The likes of Son, the likes of their main man Harry Kane. So I believe they're still working hard to reach where they're supposed to be. So, but for me, it's gonna be a Tottenham win for sure.
Okay, Adnan.
For Spurs, and I think Watford also scores many goals. So Spurs, I think Kane staying this season. Spurs Watford. I think this time Harry Kane will start scoring. Will start his season off. I will go for Spurs 3-2 win. Harry Kane to score 2 goals and Ismail Sarr to score like 1 goal. I will go for a 3-2 win Spurs.
Okay, and the last game of the weekend before the international break, Wolves versus Man United.
It's a United win for me. Wolves are not longer a threat. I don't feel like Wolves are a threat anymore. It's after Nuno left, I believe they've lost a bit of their groove, so they really don't scare me as much. It's a United win for me. That also depends on how Ole entered, because as far as United is concerned, Scotty is an injury, or rather he underwent surgery recently, so he's out. Therefore, our midfield, we are stuck with Matic and Fred, and Fred was a joke the last game. I didn't know what Fred was doing. His mind was not there. Costed us the goal, and he's lost the ball quite a number of times. How he still managed to complete the game to the second half is beyond me. So I believe Ole needs to open his eyes and make rational decisions. He needs to start Sancho. He needs to start our centre back, Varane rather. Sorry for that. And we need Van der Beek as well, right? We can't buy a midfielder and his work is just to bench warm, you know? You cannot tell me that Fred will have such a bad game and then he'll still come and start again next game. I mean, what are you doing, bro? Try and convince the manager to play the game. So I'm really disappointed in Ole for not being able to give Van de Beek a chance to play. But he should play. He should start to play, and we need to see him continue to play. Mason has been fantastic. Martial is not there yet. I don't know what's up with Martial. He's just not there yet. So we need Mason back. We need El Matador back. With that, I think the team will be full, but I do not believe Fred needs to start. Fred is unreliable, and this Fred can be a joke. He can cost the team, and Ole does not see that. So we'll wait and see. And Matic is okay, but I don't know. We need to buy a midfielder, bro. But I don't know what's happening. I don't know what United wants. So yeah.
Okay, Adnan, what are your thoughts on the last game of the weekend, Man United versus Wolves?
Man United versus Wolves, and I don't think Wolves are playing this very well this season, But also Manchester United, as you have seen their midfield, with the likes of Fred and Matic. Fred is mispassing all the passes, and Matic is very slow. And we have injured that guy called McTominay. So if Fred, I think Matic and Fred will start that game. But if Van der Beek starts that game, and I hope Van der Beek and Fred start that game, so I will go and Sancho and Varane to make their debut. If that happens, I will go for a comfortable 3-1 Manchester United win.
Yeah, okay. We're done with predictions. Let's move on to other topics, such as transfers. ZOUMA has finished his medicals. He's headed to West Ham. What are your thoughts on that transfer?
That was a very unexpected transfer, to be very honest. But I think ZOUMA needed game time. He's fighting for positions with centre backs such as Rudiger, Christensen, Thiago, and it's a tough spot to fight for. I mean, even Thiago is in benchmark, so he's not even a second option. He's probably third, fourth option. So he needed to go find game time, and he's so best fit that he will be able to find game time at West Ham, and I believe he will. So kudos to I mean all the best to him as he's starting his new career here at West Ham. So we'll see how it is, but I don't think it's a really bad decision. West Ham are doing quite well, so yeah, he's going to do his best and perform for the team.
Yeah, okay. What do you think, Adnan, about the transfer of ZOUMA to West Ham?
For ZOUMA to West Ham, I think it's a good move for West Ham. As Dawson is very old, I think he's in his 35 or 36, somewhere there. So to bring someone energetic, and they need more depth because they are playing in the Europa League and other competitions. So I think it's a really good move for West Ham.
Yeah, and the transfer window is about to close. Willian has also terminated his contract with Arsenal, so he's a free agent again after a year. We move on. The Champions League has done the draw, the group stage draws. Sorry, the groups that have honestly been like they are great groups are Man City, PSG, Leipzig, and Club Brugge. That is Group A, and Group B, Atletico, Liverpool, Porto, and AC Milan. Those were the two groups that stood out for me. What do you think? Who's gonna win? Who's gonna win it this time?
First of all, we can all agree that the Real Madrid and Barcelona era is over. Those are teams that the time to shine was a while back, but no longer anymore. So I don't think they're my favorites to win this Champions League. But I'm giving it, I don't know, I'm a United supporter, so I'll give United to win the Champions League. The Champions League is an open door, but I don't think we have that potential yet. We have jokers like Fred and a manager who I cannot understand his thought process. Ole Gunnar can be a clown sometimes. He can be the most disappointing manager you ever had. I'll give you an example. Chelsea have just bought Lukaku. Lukaku has just missed one game, and that was probably because of transfer finality. The guy comes and starts the next game and scores a goal for the team. A fantastic goal. He had shots on target. He was giving defenders problems. Ole Gunnar has bought Sancho and is bringing Sancho at the 57th minute. For what, sir? For what? We bought the right wing midfielder to start. He doesn't even start in his wing, bro. He starts on the left. Bro, you have one job. Just play the man where he's supposed to be played, So it's really disappointing from Ole. Whatever he's doing, man, it's just he can be a clown. Sometimes his tactics can be top tier clownery. I think the last game was so disappointing. You have Fred. You can literally see Fred is doing mistakes, but he's gonna go ahead and finish the game, bro. I think, bro, you need to see the game. So I really hope Ole opens his eyes, his bench, his technical team, so that we play the team that we want. We want to see Sancho start. We want to see Lindelof sit it down, bro. And we start our center back. I really want to see Varane start. I want to see the 11 we want. That's the 11 we want to see. We want to see Bruno. We want to see Pogba. We want to see Sancho. We want to see Van der Beek. We want to see... Since Scott is not playing anymore, so Matic is probably gone. I do not want Fred to start. Fred is a joke. So it's we need to be serious as a team if we want to win the Champions League. So anyway, for me, I think it's gonna be an English team to win it. So probably Man City, United, of course, Chelsea or Liverpool, or
why are people ruling out PSG? PSG have signed Messi. Why
PSG
not,
are just cast not to win it, bro. They're just cast. I mean, they've reached the finals, they've reached semis, and not been knocked out. But PSG also have the potential to win it. Don't let me not rub them off. So yeah, mine is PSG in English team.
And by the way, PSG's Mbappe is being linked to Real. Real have submitted a deal worth 180 million. So we have to wait on that also. We see what's next.
Yeah, I saw that. They saw Real Madrid submitted the second bid. So let's see. Let's wait and see how it goes.
Yeah. So Adnan, what do you think? What do you think about the Champions League draw? Yeah, generally. And who do you think can win?
For me, I think the Champions League draw was a fair one for every team. But most of the team, I think Liverpool's group is the tough one. But for favorites, I think they're in the same group. I think it's between Manchester City and PSG. And they are in the same group. But for me, I think PSG will win the Champions League. With the Ramos, Messi, or what, all those players, if they don't win, they have to just get knocked out of the Champions League.
Okay, thanks guys. I think that's enough.